And for a moment, it looked like we were going to get the green light to buy some companies, major China exposure. I sold receivers that were wide open. For a moment, it looked like you might be able to hit the best wide receiver, get a TD. Then completely out of nowhere, the Commerce Department steps in with a list of 28 Chinese enterprises that it doesn't want American companies doing business with. According to Wilbur Ross, the Commerce Secretary, these companies are complicit in, and I quote, the brutal suppression of minorities in China. Then this very afternoon, the White House slapped visa bans on the Chinese officials who were responsible for orchestrating these same human rights abuses. It's hard to argue with that, but the timing couldn't have been worse, especially during was right when Fed Chief Powell was kind of doing what the president was hoping to do, talking about how he's going to protect us. No wonder the market fell apart into the close. The offensive line broke down, and the QB, you, the investor, was totally gang-tackled. Unless, that is, you listened to us when we said the talks would not go well, and you shouldn't hold your breath waiting for a deal. While these particular Chinese companies that we have accused of aiding repression are not all that well known, the analysts were quick to suggest, for instance, that this move could hurt the likes of Intel and NVIDIA. Both of these stocks have been working of late. Today, they got slammed. We know the Trump administration is eager to limit China's access to facial recognition technology that helps the Communist Party identify enemies of the state. Unfortunately, the company that's identified with that technology is none other than NVIDIA. NVIDIA's stock have been climbing relentlessly thanks to strong demand for its graphics and data center chips. Plus, there was a widespread belief that the Chinese regulators might finally give the thumbs up for it to buy Mellanox, a terrific Israeli networking technology play. Something that seems a lot less likely. If you threw the ball to NVIDIA, you got picked off. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The other day, the general manager of the NBA Houston Rockets got hit by like a bout of conscience. And he tweeted his support for the protesters in Hong Kong. The problem? American basketball is huge in China. They love the Rockets. But the Chinese government absolutely hates any sort of criticism, let alone support for its enemies. The reaction was swift. Oh, but it's not a democracy? The reaction was swift. Even though many team owners sided with the People's Republic for business reasons, craven, the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver, expected support for free speech. Now, look, there's no way that made Beijing happy, right? I mean, a commissioner coming out and saying things that, like Jefferson and Washington believed in. Is there really any room for that in a society of ka-ching, ka-ching? Why does this matter? Because if China feels like it's under attack from high-profile American businesses, well, they're more likely to start boycotting our biggest brands. Maybe they go after Nike or Starbucks or even Apple. These stocks have been very attractive here, but if boycotts are on the table, they suddenly got a lot less enticing.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.